Well, look, I left school at about 15 and a half and moved out of home, started a mechanical apprenticeship and finished and became a qualified mechanic. I struggled to make good money out of being a mechanic, so I moved into the transport industry and started to set myself up, and that's pretty hard yard. So we moved into a spare parts shop as an independent to start with. Well, look, Auto One was a great fit. It's a member-driven group. I'd been part of another franchise earlier on in my career, and I could see the benefits, but that franchise wasn't doing it for me. Auto One is all about members driving the company, and that suited my style of business. It is a franchise, but it runs more like a cooperative, where the members drive the program. We pay an annual fee, and for that, we get a whole heap of marketing, we get a lot of input into catalogues, and just the way the company's run. Well, look, we have fantastic relationships with all of our key suppliers. The buying power of the group, harnessing the energy of the group is, you just could not compete today with the big corporates out there if you didn't have the support from the suppliers that we do. The marketing support from Auto One is huge. We have large national sponsorships, we have great catalogue programs, the catalogues are delivered free for us, there's marketing support for local marketing. Anything we really want to do, point of sale material, it's all done for us. We all have long-term goals. My long-time goal has been well and truly satisfied. Owning my own business was the best move I ever made. It gives me the choice to run my life how I want to run it. With any business, you've got to put in the hard yards. No two ways about it. Business is not easy today, but Auto One and our business, the business has given us a lifestyle that I couldn't have working for somebody else.
After completing school, actually got an economics degree and spent a bit of time in the corporate world. But our family had owned the business all the way through that, our Auto One business, and I'd always wanted to get into small business at some stage. So it wasn't long after I started in the corporate world that Dad asked me to come along and work in our family business, and I always wanted to do it, and I had no hesitation. We chose Auto One at the time pretty much when Auto One started, pretty much from its inception. We were the first store they took on after the original group of stores that formed the group. We wanted to expand our retail business. We'd had a pretty successful trade side of the business, selling to workshops. We wanted to sell more retail product, and the advantages of the marketing and a relationship with our suppliers in terms of buying better. We knew to do that we had to be in a group. What actually initially attracted us to the group when we were deciding to join a group was that the structure of Auto One is a really good structure. Each individual member is an equal shareholder in the group. It elects its own board of directors who are made up of members. We have other committees within the group, like member advisory committees, which determine catalogues and promotions and marketing. So the overall membership have an enormous say in how the group is run, and we're all equal owners, which is a very good framework as far as we're concerned. Our relationship with suppliers, being part of a larger group, means that we can, I suppose, use the joint sales and volume of our group, of the members, to achieve better pricing. We also suppliers, the way that the group is structured, the rebate, what way it's done with rebates allows the group to be funded. We also can use our suppliers to leverage for cost of reducing catalogues, reducing costs of catalogues and other promotions. Our relationship with our suppliers is important on many levels. Obviously, by having all our purchases together, we get the best available buying price at a national level. We use suppliers to fund the group by way of rebate. We can tack on to other supply promotions to reduce, to reduce the cost of catalogues. With regard to marketing support, catalogues obviously is the #1 support we get from the group. We get a certain proportion of each catalogue distributed free, and we also take up a large quantity that goes to our local area. ONE have a large marketing campaign around national advertising, supporting certain motorsport, drag racing, and which all the stores leverage off. Website control, having a successful website is a great thing. We have a large investment in our ONE Club, which promotes loyalty within our local area to help promote our business. So there's numerous areas. That's only a small part of the amount, a large amount of marketing support that we get from the group. My own business has met my expectations. What's been great about it and why I sort of left the corporate world is owning your own business, particularly a business like ONE. You're just involved with so many different facets of the business, whether it be retail sales, purchasing, managing staff, accounting, financial planning, advertising. There's so many different aspects to the job, which is so varied, and that's always been a massive appealing part of being involved with ONE and a small business. I think with regard to your lifestyle, owning your own small business certainly has its moments. It's a lot of parts of it that are very challenging. You're obviously on call pretty much 24/7. You've got a lot of extra responsibility. You've got to employ staff, you've got to look after their welfare. You've obviously got to keep the business afloat. You've got to be successful, and that's extra pressure and extra responsibility, and something that often you don't get a lot of mental downtime. You're often thinking about it when you're at home and what have you, but it's sometimes very pleasurable as well. It's a really good challenge, and having a small business does give you a lot of flexibility in your life to a certain degree, and you can sort of be a master of your destiny to a sense. And I think they're one of the best parts of it, and having your own business is incredibly motivating to me. I've always felt more motivated knowing you're working for yourself, getting up in the morning rather than sort of working for someone else. So when it's all said and done, I think that's the most overriding aspect, is motivation as well.
After leaving school, I was doing a university degree, a Bachelor of Business, and an opportunity arose where I was able to look at purchasing our automotive store, which was a family business, since 1975. I always had a passion in automotive and loved working in the family business, so I decided to go down that path, and it was the best thing I ever did. We then, after owning it for about 6 years, I changed to ONE, and it was the best move I ever made. We'd looked at a few other franchise structures and member-owned co-ops, and the ONE was the best fit for our our family business. It enabled us to be an independent, yet have a lot of structure which helped our business grow to the next level. It also gave me the support and the structure there from other members, which gave me that real help early on in stage, being a young store owner. Being a member-owned co-op or franchise, you pay a monthly marketing levy. You use member rebate support from suppliers to pay for our advertising. So everyone works together, buying from the right suppliers. That helps grow our actual company and further our advertising support. It works exceptionally well. That's a huge part of our business is our relationship with suppliers. If everyone's doing the right job and buying off the approved suppliers, it's a two-way street. It's a win-win for both parties. We have great support from our suppliers, and if I was an independent, I wouldn't have a business today. Oh, the marketing support is huge. There's not only from the point of sale stuff, just the reference that we have back at national office, just the support we have there, whether we're doing local store marketing, doing in-store promotions. We're able to have people at our national office that we can get ideas from, we can get help for. It's brilliant. All the different point of sale material that's now coming through, it really livens up our store and creates a point of difference. Owning your own business was the best thing I ever did. If I look at a lot of friends back in the day when I left school, they were all out enjoying the nightclub scene, the party scene. Well, I've had a 7-day-a-week business from effectively a year after leaving school, and early on it was very tough, working 7 days a week, but the benefits of having your own business and being able to put 100% into something, knowing you're going to get 100% out of it, has been absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't have changed a thing, and now it's reaping the rewards for myself and my family. Early on it was a little bit tough, but that was always a goal of mine, was to put the hard yards in early, and it started to pay off now. I mean, we're moving into a new premises. It's now enabled us our future for business longevity. But as far as family, I'm now able to take a lot more time off. I can spend more quality time with my family, yet still enjoy work, which is the main thing.